Greetings, everyone, from Atlanta. The Hawks playing host to an Eastern. Conference game here on their home floor. Bringing you some fun on a Monday night. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Kuzma. And the three off target. And it's Maxey with the ball for the Indiana Pacers.
Well, this Hawks team can run into defensive issues. Don't have many perimeter stoppers, and the interior at times can be overwhelmed.
To the inside. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Just 3 to shoot. Bridges, no one around him. Hands it from downtown.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
And for Atlanta, Greg, on-ball defense can be a problem.
The team knows it's their weak spot. Have solid post defenders, great offense, but they'll be limited until they figure it out defensively.
Now, Maxey. After the missed three from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's the Hawks ball. It's a three-point game. Here's the three. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Down low. Here's Love. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, I think it's always solid execution to get Kevin Love a look on the interior. This guy can score in so many different ways in that space.
To the paint. And a slam dunk by Richardson.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Hayward outside. Fires the three. Rebounded by the Hawks. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good from the elbow.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander making the mid-range look effortless right there. There is no doubt this guy is a three-level scorer.
Hayward can hit.
And for him to shoot from that distance is a bit of a head-scratcher.
I think as a player, you have to know your strengths and play to them, and that is not within his range.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Boy, this guy's confidence from the outside is growing and growing. Gilgeous-Alexander with the three-point shot.
It's tipped. Pass to Bridges. Hayward outside. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And stolen by Kuzma. Out to the right wing. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. For three. The rebound by Wilt Chamberlain. And a player opt-out for Kyle Kuzma after this season. GA probably hoping to earn himself a raise.
Yeah, and he's a worker looking to round out his game and take that next step as he's just entering his prime.
Here's Murphy. Out to Kuzma. To the middle. Second chance shot. And Portis with the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Richardson. Oh!
And Richardson's showing you why he's a two-time slam dunk champion on that one, finishing with authority.
Maxey into the lane.
And that's a big boy dunk right there. He threw that down like a sledgehammer.
That is a violent attack on the rim. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Good on the triple.
That's about pre-shot preparation, the anticipation of the pass. Kuzma, easy work.
Pass to Hayward. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And he's got his first chance at the line here. And the free throw, no good.
I think what you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is the size, athleticism, and instincts he brings to the position. This guy has the whole package.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Green. Drills it from outside.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here's Maxey. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Hayward outside. Second shot opportunity. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Hawks lead by 10. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hawks.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense. Guys, you think about this Indiana Pacers proud organization. They have not been to a conference finals since 2014. And consider when they did get into the playoffs, they were bounced in the first round several times.
A shot by Milton, no good.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Pass to Richardson. Nurkic trying to get open. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And for this Pacers franchise, Doris, they took a step backwards last season.
Kevin, there's no doubt about it. Their worst record in over 30 years. But you know what? I really like what they did. They shuffled the deck player-wise. They brought in a new head coach. Sometimes you have to take that step backward to go 2 steps forward.
Here's Milton. That 3 off the mark.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Back to Milton. Chalk up 2 there.
Boy, what a great find by Carter Jr. Not a ball-stopping big man. You gotta love it.
Now McConnell. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Nurkic. And he banks in the layup. And the Hawks lead by 17.
And with his skill, Nurkic can score from anywhere on the court. But when you're 280, his skills probably better utilized inside.
Indiana moving the ball around. Inside. Carter. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And Wendell Carter Jr., Greg, one of the better rebounders in the NBA.
And Kevin, his numbers kind of sneak up on you. I mean, great job of clearing the glass and getting the break started. Still underrated as a rebounder, but is making a name for himself.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. No good. That puts him at 2 for 6. To the middle. Here's Smith. That one's not going to go. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, you may not know this, but Gordon Hayward was a two-time Indiana State singles champion in tennis. He says, in high school, I was better at tennis than basketball, but I've always loved hoops more. Thankfully, I was able to grow throughout high school to get to the frame I have now. He has certainly filled out in the NBA. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, he sure has. He's been a terrific player to watch and follow. The injury is significant, but he continues on. David, thanks. Down low, Murphy with the steal. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander bangs home the trifecta. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 here in this quarter.
They've been outstanding from beyond the arc this quarter. Their percentage has been climbing steadily.
Screen by O'Neal to the paint, out to Smith. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
Now, here's Milton. Will it go? And the layup is up and in. Milton's got his second bucket tonight. Atlanta leading by 21. .51 seconds left in the second quarter. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Here's Alexander Walker. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Nobody near Milton. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Not everyone has the green light to take that 3 in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Now, here is O'Neal. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Smith. Back to Milton. Clock is at 3. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's O'Neal. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. .11 seconds left in the first half. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander jacks up a 3. It could go. And so it's Atlanta rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We come back right after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And sometimes in the closing moments, NBA games can slow to a crawl. Of course, you and I know that firsthand. Intentional fouls, replay reviews. What should the league revise in terms of that?
The most important thing they did is take some of the replay reviews and allow Secaucus to deal with it. That speeds up action. The fact of the matter is fouls and free throws at the end of the game are part of strategy. And yes, we need to be quick with replay reviews, but we have to understand this is strategic and important stuff that happens.
Hayward outside. Over Green. Hayward can't hit.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's Maxey. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Love at the elbow. Pass to Chamberlain. It's deflected. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nurkic.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Now, here's Maxey. 6 to shoot.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
During the Sixers' process days, Doris, they developed lots of undrafted players.
They certainly did, Kev. Look no further than a guy like T.J. McConnell, who entered the league in 2015. Philly allows T.J. to learn how to play the lead guard position. He got plenty of minutes. He could play through his mistakes, and all that experience was huge for McConnell's game. Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Now, here's Maxey. To the inside. Here's Love. And Love throws it down.
Oh, guys, Love leaves no doubt with the finish on that one.
Richardson outside. Got a piece of it. Bridges with the steal. And he lobs it up. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
Boy, doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
Now, here's McConnell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Nurkic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Love. Greg, you take a look at Nurkic. He is at his best going against big-name centers.
Nurkic is the kind of player who rises to a challenge, can be a bit inconsistent in what he gives you, but he loves the challenge of going up against the best.
Hayward from outside.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Pass to Nurkic. And here's Green outside. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Here's Maxey. He's covered by McConnell. Indiana moving the ball around. Here's Bridges. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Bridges got 5 now.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Pass to Washington. Off target from outside. Inside. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Now, here's Nurkic. Double team on Nurkic. Stolen away. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Now, here's Hayward. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Kuzma pulls it in. To the paint. Bridges with the steal. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Good on the three-point shot. He has 5.
Okay, Gordon Hayward, we know you're an all-star level talent as a scorer. Now you're just showing off with that pass.
And Portis throws it down.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-handed.
Guys, straight power there. Straight power.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets the 3 fly. The shot, no good.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. The scoring has been tremendous. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own calls. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drives in. Chamberlain with the block. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
For three, Bridges. Atlanta with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. And the D has no answer for Richardson so far. He's getting whatever kind of shot he wants.
A shot by Hayward, wide open. And it's off from three-point range. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has an array of moves, this guy can get going offensively, and he's starting to cook a little bit.
Bridges for three. No good on that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 3 on the clock. For three, Richardson. Chamberlain with the rebound. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Indiana. Hayward outside from the arc. And the rebound goes to Murphy.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make-all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break chance. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, the tremendous length at the guard spot that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander presents is a problem for a lot of defensive players.
And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
Here's the Hawks with the ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Bridges with the steal. They double-team Chamberlain. Hayward on the wing. Over Murphy. Hayward can't hit.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Hawks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end. Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
Richardson, no luck. Hayward outside. Pass to Chamberlain. Shoots over Portis. Got a hand on it. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.